back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the fam. So today we are doing another story time video. Woo! So as you guys saw from the title of this video, this is the story about the time that I thought I was gonna die with the guys with the machete and the gun. Yes, this might be a trigger warning for some of you maybe if you're not into weapons and things, but the story is a bit of a trigger. It triggers me a lot when I talk about it, but right now it's funny, but back then it was not funny at all. I legit thought I was gonna die. So yeah, let's hop right into the story. So this took place when I was still in high school. I think round about like in grade 9 or grade 10. Okay, around about grade 10. Grade 10, 11? Yeah, around about then. So one of my friends, I'm just gonna name her Bailey. We're gonna name her Bailey, okay? She's Bailey now. She owned a farm and I used to go to her practically every weekend. Like, we're not that much friends anymore, but like she was my best friend like back in the day in school. So we used to go to her farm and like just chill there for the whole weekend after school and then go to school with her on the Monday. So she lived in a farm, or on a farm, and there was like neighbors, but they were very far away. They were like acres away and like far away over there. So there was this one place on the way to her farm. It's practically like a 45-minute drive to 50-minute drive from my town to her farm. So where she lives, there's like different farms, as I said, and there was this one place that like hosts parties and things like that. If I remember correctly, it was New Year's Eve, I think. I'm not quite sure. It was a while ago. But on New Year's Eve, we went there because like her parents liked to like, not really party, but like they just wanted to go and like chill with their friends. And we went along because why not? There's people there. Gives us something to do. So we went there and we were chilling and there's a lot of people there. And we were just chilling and like, you know, I can't remember what we were doing, but we were just like sitting around, just talking random stuff. And then there was these two guys that were there and we were watching them. Like the one was cute, the other one wasn't that cute, but it's fine, you know, friends are friends. So my friend was like very, ow, I'm sorry, there's a thorn in my blanket. Why? How? Huh? I'm sorry. Okay, back to the story. So my friend was very talkative at the time. When I was younger, I did not want to talk to anyone. I'm still like that. I'm very, very shy around people that I don't know. So I don't speak a lot generally around people that I don't know. And it's like it's that thing where like I don't speak to you, and when I get to know you, I don't shut up. So it's that type of situation. So anyway, we were watching these two guys, like the one was cute, as I said, my friend liked the one, and they kind of looked our age-ish, I think. So they eventually came to us because we were like randomly just playing music, chilling on the veranda, the porch thing, because it was on a farm, obviously. So if you stand on the porch, it like looks over like trees and bushes and like you can see animals walking there. But this was at night. This was around like nearly 12 o'clock-ish, like around 11-ish practically. So they came to us and we were chilling and like talking and stuff. Like I wasn't really talking, I was just like watching because I was sitting there like So yeah, then they asked us, do you guys maybe want to go for a walk? So my friend was like, yeah, sure, like she knows the place. If anything happens, she can, you know, she can get us out. So take note, we just met these guys. We just met them and they asked us, do we want to go for a walk? Because like if you go out of the place, there's the main road, but it's not really the main road, it's a dust road, but it's the main road for like all the farmers. They use that road to go to like their house and stuff. But there was only there's practically never anyone driving on that road. But anyway, so my friend and I didn't want to go because I didn't know these people firstly, and like we just met them. So yeah, and it's practically, if something happens, no one will be able to know about it because there's practically, the only people that are there is at the party in the main hall. So anyway, you know, like if you want to please your friends, you don't want to be like, no, you don't want to be the party pooper. So I was like, okay, fine, let's go. So they were living in these two houses, I think. Like, it's the main hall, and then you get to live in like a little flat type of thing for like the weekend. Because I think they were, if I remember correctly, they were, the one was from Norway and the other one was from Australia. I think I don't remember. Again, this was like a few years ago. So anyway, they went back to their house that they were staying in at the time. It was like a holiday for them practically. They came out of the house with a machete and a gun. Not a gas gun or just like a random gun. They had a legit like pistol, like a revolver gun that, like, you know, the cowboys like, you know, that type of gun. So obviously what's going through my head, I'm gonna die tonight. So my friend thought nothing about it. They just said like, yeah, we're just taking the gun and a machete with for if any animals come, you know, and try to hurt us. Animals. A gun and a machete. Why the hell do you need a gun and a machete to, like, the animals won't actually come for you. The only animals they were there were like kudus. I don't know how to say that, like a kudu. That's a kudu. And like, they are like mountain lions, but you never see them and you never hear of them being around that area. So obviously I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, fine. We got to get out of this. We got to go. But my friend was still talking to one of the guys, and they like they looked like they had a fling. So I was like, oh my god, we need to go. This guy they have a gun and a machete. Don't you feel anything weird about this? So they decided to walk down to a church. Like, where they were, there was like, they have a farm, and then just across the road down like this really creepy driveway, there is a church. And like, take note, there's no lights there. There's no street lights. It's nearly 12 o'clock. We're on the way to this abandoned, take note, abandoned church. With a machete and a gun. And two guys we did not know. So obviously, while I am walking, I am shivering. Not because of the cold. There's a door that just slammed and there's no one home. I'm the only one at home right now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope I don't die tonight. Anyway, so we're on the way to this abandoned church with these two guys that we just met, and they have a gun and a machete on them. Great stuff. So on the way there, it literally is just like, when you drive, you see two of the track of the tail. What? I mean, you see the tire tracks on the road where like, wait, like maybe if there's a van that drives there to go to the church. And it was a very small little church. And by the church, there's this big dam. Like, there's a dam at the bottom, and there's like bricks and like practically rocks and things, but we're standing at the top here, and the dam's there, and then the abandoned church is just down the road around the corner, right there, like legit right there. You can see the church, and there's no lights on. The only lights that are there is from the moon practically, and the entrance for the place that her parents were at. So there was no light. We used our flashes for our phones though. So we were walking, and the one guy was walking with me, the other one was walking with her, and I had the guy that had the gun. I was panicking. I was so scared. I was already thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die tonight. I didn't even say goodbye to my mom. I still have to apologize for this person to doing this for them. And like, Lord, please, not tonight, please. I can't die here. And then I'm thinking all the horrible things are going through my head. Like, if they kill us here, they can either just drop our bodies in the bush over there, or they could just like leave our bodies there. No one will notice them. We didn't tell anyone where we were going. We didn't tell who we were going with. Nobody saw us walk out of that place. So yeah, so as soon as like we get to the dam, we're just sitting around it. I start throwing rocks in the water, thinking like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of this? If they try to like shoot us, we have to get the gun away from them. This guy has the gun right next to me. If I like kick him, or like, you know, do that thing where like point the gun and they're like, what's the guy? You know, that thing. There's so many things going through my mind right now. My friend is having the time of her life talking to this guy that has the machete in his hand. So the guys did look a bit suspicious at the time, but I was scared senseless, my guy. I thought I was gonna die. Eventually, it was all fine in the end because the guy with the gun, I still don't remember their names, but he gave me the gun and he said, "Do you want to carry it?" So I was like, a murderer giving the victim a gun? Yes, okay, I can work with that. Like, if he tries to hurt her, I can shoot him and I'll shoot you and everyone will die except for us two. So it's fine. But, I legit thought we were gonna die that night. Coming to the end of this video, I'd just like to say, don't go anywhere with anyone you do not know. And it was kind of stupid of me because I saw they had the gun and the machete. If they did have bad intentions, there was no way that we could have actually gotten out of it because it was so dark there. We used our flashes for lights. It was 12 o'clock at night, secondly. Thirdly, there was nobody around. So there's nobody around for like, not really acres, but like we had to walk practically 20 minutes per se to get to this place. So if we scream and shout, nobody will be able to hear us, because there's nobody there and everybody's down there playing music and like having fun and stuff. So if something bad did happen, nobody would have known about it. Nobody would have known where we went. Nobody knows who could have done it. Like that was just a bad setup. Like, I was so stupid. I thought, like, while we were walking down there, I was already praying to, like, Jesus, please, I beg you, not tonight. I have so much to live for, and, like, it was bad. It was very bad. I've never been that scared in my life before, and it was just don't do it, guys. Please, I beg you, don't do it, and, like, it was the worst experience in my life. I wouldn't even put that on my worst enemy. Like, nothing happened. But to this day, it kind of gives me the shivers. And like, you know, when I think back on it, like, if they did have bad intentions, maybe they did have bad intentions and something just happened that they couldn't go through with it or anything like that. So yeah, it was pretty bad. And like on top of it, they weren't even from my country at the time. Well, not at the time. I am now in South Africa, but like they weren't from South Africa, and they were leaving the next day. So, you know, if they did do anything, nobody would have known. They would have left the next day, and they could have gotten away with it. But like, so yeah, that is the end of my story, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video and if you didn't find it entertaining, I'm sorry. It was quite entertaining for me thinking back on it. Like, that happened to me. If you like this video, please drop a like down below. It'll help me out a lot. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Janet!